Well, welcome, welcome. Peace and love and blessings of light and purification and consciousness. On this 11:11, we are here with our lesson for this evening, welcoming you to the Introduction to Galactic Consciousness, a 28-day program. We're going to talk to you a little bit about what the program is as we move into lesson 4 on today. It's important for us to recognize that we are actually living in a fractal microcosm of a vast cosmic plan, and that our human body is a reflection of a holographic nature of the galaxy. And throughout history, the galactic quality of our consciousness has been dormant. And now is the time for it to awaken. So it's exciting that you're here on this evening for this awakening, and that you've opted in for the 28 days as we navigate our way, modulating in all of the circuitry of the galaxy. Ooh, right? Galactic refers to galaxy. The universe consists of numberless galaxies, and the Maya described the galaxy and its center as the Hunab Ku'u, the one giver of movement and measure. We're going to be offering our prayer to the 7 galactic directions, and you will hear this Hunab Ku mentioned. In this 28-day program, we commit to further awakening the awareness of our own galactic center by immersing our minds in a new way of thinking in resonance with the Hunab Ku. Just like the galaxy, our body is equipped with the regenerative capacity to transmute energy and ultimately heal itself and heal the planet. So there's a lot of conversation about healing going on and energy. And this is the system of knowledge that is the system that the Creator put in place for us to use our energy, the right use of energy, to transmute energy and heal ourselves and heal the planet. It's time for that. To reach galactic consciousness requires total healing of every facet of our existence, from our physical body to the planetary body and beyond. Everything comes from mind. Everything comes from mind. This world is a mind matrix. A mind matrix. For those of you who have seen the movie The Matrix, okay, you have an idea because that movie is a documentary. It really is not entertainment. It is a very accurate description of what's happening on the planet. All the thoughts, ideas, plans, and decisions of how to live our lives are in our mind. Most of these thought forms we now have are embedded in an unconscious artificial matrix. Galactic consciousness lifts our mind above our daily dramas and exclusive earthly affairs to remember our role in the greater cosmic plan. The codes contained in the synchronic order are frequency codes to help lift us out of rote thinking and perception. Frequency refers to the vibrational rate of consciousness. Everything is vibrating, from the bed you sleep in to the stars. When we talk about higher dimensions, we are talking about dimensions that are vibrating faster at higher frequencies. These codes are also memory keys, but they only unlock if we are working on ourselves at core levels. That's what this 28-day immersion is about, working on ourselves at the core level. This means that we are continuously examining our core belief system to determine if it supports our highest blueprint. It is our beliefs, shaped by common memory patterns, that create our perception of the world. The keys contained in the synchronic order vibrate us into a new resonant field of memory. Who are you? From here, we can create new models of understanding and context for what is happening to us and the earth. If we have a roadmap, then we have a framework that makes it easier to understand the process that we are going through. The first step is to discover our mission. Why are you here? So two things. Remember who you are, right? Resonant memory field. Remember who you are, and then why are you here? Mission, consciousness, and synchronicity. Do you know what your purpose in life, in this life is? Do you know what your purpose in this life is? To embody our life purpose or mission is to create a perfect match between integrity, intention, and skill. Integrity is our natural, pure condition of being that rests in itself without giving its power away to external forces. I repeat, to embody our life purpose or mission, it is to create a perfect match between integrity, intention, and skill. Integrity is our natural, pure condition of being that rests in itself without giving its power away to external forces. Intention is our commitment to the highest level or order of behavior that we can imagine. When we operate in mission consciousness, we are operating by signs that occur to us. These signs are synchronicities in our lives that give us the information to act in a way that brings us into harmony with our life mission. So are you working a career, a job, or are you on purpose? Are you on mission? And can you measure it perfectly with integrity, intention, and skill? This is your natural state, our natural state. The vision for what we are to become is already within, awaiting the proper discipline through which it might be appropriately expressed. The vision for what we are to become is already within us, blueprint, awaiting proper discipline through which it might be appropriately expressed. To be on mission is to choose to go in the direction of increased consciousness rather than confusion. Hello? To be on mission is to choose to go in the direction of increased consciousness rather than confusion. It is to follow the signs given and choose the path of synchronic awareness. Everything is included on the path of the synchronic order. Synchronicity is the norm of the universe. As we will learn, it is disharmonious calendars and mechanical clocks that have been the main tools used to disconnect humanity from our synchronic flow. All of nature is still in communion with the rhythms of time. To ground our intention and mission on earth, we have the tools of the synchronic order, which is always being directed to the needs of our planet at this time. The key components of the synchronic order are the 20 solar seals and 13 galactic tones of the Dolkin. These serve as destinal, preordained destinal guides and markers like road signs that monitor and eventually amplify the synchronicities in our lives. When we recognize the flow of synchronicities, then we can begin to see a divine pattern emerge. That is a divine pattern of your destinal life, the mission implanted in each one of us, the blueprint. The connections between synchronicities become increasingly apparent, and the signs intensify. It does not matter your level of experience, this program is designed for anyone to enter. We are in lesson 4. We've gone over your need for your journal, your colored pens, pencils, or crayons, that you would have gone to the website, the Cosmocentric View, and downloaded your 13 Moon Almanac of Synchronicity, and that you are here by intention with an open mind. Daily assignments, we each one complete 13 minutes of natural mind meditation for peace every single day. Because the world is a busy place filled with the distractions and all kinds of pain and suffering, we're here to bring the healing. We offer that 13 minutes minimum of stillness will help stabilize harmonious vibrations for ourselves, all beings, and the planet. So you simply sit and breathe. Rest the mind in its natural state. What does that mean? Non-thinking. The natural state of the mind is non-thinking, as hard as that may be to believe. Dissolve thoughts with the out-breath. Just simple and clear. No visualizations in this meditation. Just calm, tranquility. Read the daily affirmation 3 times, and we will do that. Meditate on it and feel the energy it unlocks rather than trying to understand it conceptually. It's going to be working on your multi-levels of consciousness. Read the daily lesson and do the exercise if there is one. And make note of any questions that you may have, as they may be answered later in the course as we go through the 28-day program. Do yourself a favor and keep a journal. Keep a journal. Write any insights or synchronicities that you may experience, even if they seem really small. And the more you pay attention to them, the more they will begin to manifest. You want to manifest your life, create your life script, and then every single day bear witness to the synchronicities that are bringing that life script to manifestation. The practices also serve to increase your continuing consciousness, being awake and aware all the time, continuing consciousness, and help elevate your mind from conceptual thinking, right? We want to give everything meaning that doesn't have anything to do with what's actually happening. We conceptualize in our thinking, and we need to rest from that. So let's move forward with our prayer of the 7 galactic directions. And from here, we'll do our affirmation, and then I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what this course really is covering. Prayer of the 7 galactic directions. on the breath. From the east, house of light, may wisdom dawn in us so we may see all things in clarity. From the north, house of night, may wisdom ripen in us so we may know all from within. From the west, house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action so we may do what must be done. From the south, house of the eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. From below, house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere at once, may everything be known as the light of mutual love. Ayum hunab ku'u, Eva Maya emaho. Ayum hunab ku'u, Eva Maya emaho. Ayum hunab ku'u, Eva Maya emaho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. If this is familiar to you, let me just shift to share. One moment. If this picture is familiar to you, you know that figure as Morpheus from the movie The Matrix. What I want to do is share with you that all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. And what you will learn in this 28-day introduction is how to determine your galactic signature. You will get a grasp of the 1320 harmonic module Dolken, the calendars. Embody the 13 moon calendar. That's what this immersion is about, embodying the 13 moon calendar. You also learn how to use the 13 moon almanac and become familiar with the 13 moon calendar. And we are now in the year of the red cosmic moon. So those are the bullet points that we are covering. The affirmation or oracle for today, or this plasma, or this kin as we call it, we don't use the words day and month except as reference to the old structure or the irregular structure. We are navigating through Kali plasma, kin 136. And I must add here that yesterday I sent out that it was kin 153. My dyslexia kicked in. So yesterday's plasma or kin was 135. And today we have transited through, actually, kin 136. So it's important with the integrity to be able to acknowledge when correction needs to be made. Kin 136, yellow rhythmic warrior. I organize in order to question. Balancing fearlessness, I seal the output of intelligence with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power doubled. Kin 136, yellow rhythmic warrior. I organize in order to question. Balancing fearlessness, I seal the output of intelligence with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power double. Yellow rhythmic warrior, kin 136. We organize in order to question, balancing fearlessness. We seal the output of intelligence with the rhythmic tone of equality. We are guided by our own power doubled. In the wave spell of the blue monkey, and as you've been going through the first 3 lessons, you've become familiar with the solar seal of the blue monkey. Wave spell, tone 6. We command equality, administer change. So this picture that you are looking at here shows the Gregorian calendar on the left, the 12 irregular months, and the 13 perfect moons on the right. And it really is like giving you the choice of the blue pill or the red pill. You take the blue pill and you continue to live in the Gregorian calendar of disharmony, destruction, and disease. You take the red pill and you see how far the rabbit hole goes. And you come out on the other end in perfect harmony with the galaxy, the universe, the planetary frequency. And it is a journey. All I'm offering is the truth and nothing more. So let us go to our lesson. In the year of the red cosmic moon, kin 169, red cosmic moon, I endure in order to purify, transcending flow. I seal the process of universal water with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of space. You will learn here how to read the 13 moon calendar. We've transited through, in this heptad, lesson 1, 2, 3, and today, on this kin, we experience lesson 4, the 13 moon calendar. So you say, we're on lesson 4. Why did you take so much time to go through all that explanation? Because it's necessary that you have a solid foundation in your mind as we explain, as we process through this 13 moon calendar. So let us begin. The 260-day Dolkin fits perfectly with and runs alongside the current 365-day solar calendar. The 2 cycles combined, 260-day and 365-day, create the 13 moon calendar or synchronometer. The 13 moon 28-day system embraces the and synchronizes all true calendrical and mathematical systems, from the Mayan long count to the Elder Futhark runes to the I Ching hexagrams. In other words, this system reveals a master matrix which contains and unifies all other systems. By attuning to the 1328 matrix, our mind begins to recognize and open to new perceptions. By attuning to the 1328 matrix, our mind begins to reorganize and open to new perceptions. Every 52 years, the 260-day Thokin count and the Earth's 365-day solar year sync back up. For example, if you are a white planetary mirror, that means you know your galactic signature. If you are a white planetary mirror and you were born on 4/6/1970, then exactly 52 years later on 4/6/2022, it will be white planetary mirror again. A calendar is a template of time. A calendar is a template of time. The calendar we typically follow, called the Gregorian calendar, has created a time warp or distortion matrix. Of the many calendars used by humans, this 13-moon natural time synchronometer is the only calendar that takes into account the unity of planetary and galactic time. This calendar is actually a synchronometer, measure of synchronicity. If you don't know what synchronicity is, you need to look up that word. What is synchronicity, right? When things just seem to happen by coincidence, out of the clear blue sky, quote unquote, and they just match up, line up, manifest. Synchronicity, deja vu, measure of synchronicity. It is a unique timing device coded by a galactic language that enters us into mythical and archetypal realms of thought. As we tune into its cycles, we extend our consciousness beyond any notion of the third dimension as the only, let me read that again. As we tune into its cycles, we extend our consciousness beyond any notion of the third dimension as being the only reality. And here again is the calendar, the two side by side, the Gregorian calendar example and the perpetual 13 moon calendar or synchronometer. What makes more sense? What makes more sense? Now listen to this. Listen to this. The 365-day orbit of Earth around the sun naturally divides into 13 28-day sequences. 13 times 28 is 364 plus one extra day, July 25th, the day out of time. The day out of time is the first galactic holiday, a day to practice time is art rather than time is money. Practice time is art, and peace through culture. Now observe the graphic of the 12-month Gregorian calendar next to the 13-moon calendar, and count the extra days beyond the 28th day of each Gregorian month. You will find the sum is 29. This is the 28 days of the 13th hidden moon and the day out of time. In other words, instead of 13 moons with 28 days each, the Gregorian calendar distributes the 13th moon as extra days randomly added to 11 of the 12 months. Now, if that ain't some contrived mechanism, right? That was deliberate. So the question of the curious student should become, why was that done? Why was that done? So just take a look. Here are the calendars, and you can see it bears witness of what I just shared with you. So let me just give you a little bit of the why. It was created that way by man. God didn't make it like that. The way that the one true Almighty set it up is 28 days per moon. According to the law of time, all human difficulty and environmental degradation is rooted in the unnatural 1260 timing frequency. Everything in nature is based on a timing frequency. Timing frequencies predate and actually govern the rise of human culture and civilization. The 1260 frequency is based on a 12-month calendar, 60-minute hour. Following this 1260 frequency, humans have created an artificial civilization with materialism and war at the forefront. Just because technology is advancing doesn't mean consciousness is. The 1260 timing frequency has hardly been questioned, much less thought about. Following 1260 so religiously has led to a world of total entropic materialism, of endless growth and proliferation of problems with no solutions. The 1260 has covered up as much as it has created. Everything covered up leaks through, whether it is telepathy and synchronicity, or galactic beams, and inexplicable cosmic and subatomic phenomena. Jose Arguelles, Volume Vuitton. The 1260 calendar is a mechanism of human domination on this planet. And the sooner we're able to acknowledge that and move our mind away from this mechanized distortion matrix, move our mind away from being guided by irregularity, and fix our mind on the 28-day cycle of 13 moons, our mind will reorganize itself according to the divine template blueprint of purpose and mission, guided by synchronicities, which means that your purpose and your mission on the planet, because it is destinal, right, preordained, is already mapped out. And once you step on the path, everything that is needed is provided. It requires immersion. It requires immersion in the truth. That is our lesson for today. This plasma, this Kin 136 yellow rhythmic warrior. We have gone over the 1320 harmonic module on last plasma yesterday, and today we talked about embodying the 13 moon calendar and understanding the destruction, the destructive nature of what we witness every day of the 12 irregular months and the 60-minute clock. It has everyone's consciousness trapped. Freedom lies in the 13 moon calendar. Absolutely. I have been personally working with it since 2009, and I can say from experience that by living the 13 moon calendar, charting each and every day, understanding the cycles within the cycles, the wheels within wheels, that the galaxy, the universe, the planet, and all of nature adhere to, makes my life full of synchronicity and free of historical materialism. And I am loved and cared for. Let us move forward toward truth and away from the destruction of falsehood as fast as we possibly can. That we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. Harvest of what the Creator has set forth for each and every one of us. The natural order of the universe is synchronicity and abundance. So with that, precious ones, I want to thank you and congratulate you for being here on this, for this lesson. And if you're hearing this by a recording, kudos to you. And if you are looking forward to being able to contact me, you can do so at the Facebook page, which is, I probably have too many, that's why I can't remember it, right? Which is Awaken the Healer Within, Transformational Self-Healing, which is also the name of my book, soon to be published. Awaken the Healer Within, Transformational Self-Healing is the Facebook site where this conversation is going on. All right. And I look forward to our meeting again, 11/11, on Fourth Watch, Kin 137, Red Resonant Earth. Have a blessed evening. Rest well and recognize that you are more awake when you are asleep than you are when you're awake. That's a fourth dimensional tip. This is Shifa Ali, and we're looking forward to speaking with you again on tomorrow. Enjoy the journey. Peace.